Sorry I'm late. I was watching the end of the private stream from Drew and I was finishing up editing a video. I apologize for being late. This is our YouTube channel again. Do fast food reviews and review international snacks. Um, Enter that kind of content. I encourage you guys to subscribe and make sure you have the bell set to all notifications. That being said, waiting for a few more to jump in here. Again, sorry I'm late, guys. It's just been that kind of a day. I would have actually had my editing done earlier, but I had an unscheduled nap. Hey, Tripsters. Hey, Steve Kelly. Steve or Eric behind the keyboard. Stops just a second there. Let me know if you guys can hear me because I had audio issues last week. Just thumbs up. Will be good. Those of you guys who are watching on Twitch probably wondering what happened to the stream last weekend. I forgot to post on there. I apologize. I had audio issues, so I had to go onto YouTube and stream straight from there. You guys want to check out my channel on there and catch what you missed. Anyhow, it's going to be story time once more people drop in here. Hey, Wanamaker. Good, good. Hey, Diana. Thank you guys for coming. It's so funny. Drew's like, Jackie has a channel, and someone in the chat was like, she does? I'm like, I do. Just joking around. Hey, Jeremy. Welcome. Good to see you here. Yeah, naps are good, I guess, but I probably fell asleep because, one, I only got like 4 or 5 hours sleep last night. Usually I need 6.5. 6.5. That's good enough for me. 7 or 8 is too much, but everybody's different, right? But, and then plus it was really hot today, and I was trying to walk to the bus stop, and when it's hot, though, I'm sure it's. I didn't bring any water or anything, which means I should have, which was not smart. Anyways, excuse me. And so I passed out, which I was kind of annoyed with because that was when I was going to do editing, right? And then I fell asleep. I know naps are good, but we plan for them, they're good. I know that there are countries that actually schedule naps throughout the workday because it's been known to prove that actually employees are more productive. So you are correct, Jeremy. I did. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I did used to say my about section Japanese snacks, but I've been changing that lately. So I'm doing all kinds of snacks now for different countries. Things again in the store I've mentioned before is called Underground Snacks. They import all kinds of um, snacks from the U.S. and Thailand and Japan and China and all kinds of other countries. Um, and it's kind of like it's not really its own store. It's kind of like the one I go to. It's a pop up in a I don't know skateboarder West 49 kind of store. You know what I mean? But some of the stuff is just too expensive, unfortunately. I want to get fruity. I can't talk today. Fruity Pebbles cereal, but it's like $15 a box there. Oh, I guess because I understand, right? They have to make some profit back because, you know what I mean? They spend money to import it here, but I'm not paying $15. It was the same for Chick-fil-A sauce. It's just this bottle of Chick-fil-A sauce about this tall, about that wide, $15. I was like, nope. I heard the sauce is really good, but I don't think it's worth $15. But Heath and I have one day off together on Saturday. I'll go over that in a minute. So I'm gonna be able to make another underground snacks run next Saturday. So I'll grab some more things. It's I what I like about underground snacks, what I like that's been good for my channel, I think, reviewing different kinds of snacks from various places, right? Instead of just stuff from Canada or, you know, like it's and again people that have been leaving, positive comments, I enjoy that. So just let me know, guys, if you want to continue to see more snacks from other countries, definitely some has some unique flavors that you wouldn't see here or in the U.S. Like strange one on these having another going away party. 5 a.m. Oh, another going away party. Oh, I know you're gonna miss her though, Diana. I hope she does. Stay safe and goes well with the training. Yes, exactly. Good to try new things. That's gonna be the theme for tomorrow's video. um, it's Timmy's came out with this new sandwich. Trips. I don't know if you know what this is. These artisan sandwiches. Two of them are like new. Well, they're not really new. It's the turkey and bacon. The other one's the roast beef and cheese. I can't remember. There's sandwiches that Timmy's have already had. They just revamped them a little bit, I guess. But they came out with this new sandwich. I can't remember what it's called right now. But it's like got fresh mozzarella, arugula, pesto garlic tomato, and that's pretty much it. But it is so I can't. I'm gonna stop right there. I almost gave it away. It was gross, icky. Yeah, sounds good. It doesn't mean I'm not gonna like it. You're gonna have to watch the video to find out. Oh, her orders got delayed, so she said she needed another party. Well, I guess she's gonna miss everybody, right? So I can understand that. And the sandwich at Timmy's today, I almost didn't try it because I'm like, I don't know, so it looks kind of weird, like the fresh mozzarella looks kind of weird, and I was just like, I don't know, is it gonna, and then pesto and garlic, is it gonna be too strong a flavor? You know what I mean? Because that's what it's called, the service, the page I'm using to stream the live stream. That's why. And there's no such thing. Don't say it's a dumb question. I hate when people say that. There's no such thing as a dumb question. You don't know unless you ask. Well, when this is the thing, I looked into the rotating shifts I'm gonna be stuck with. Those who don't know, I we have a shift. We bid every 2 months for her shifts, and I got stuck with the rotating shifts. Usually, I'm in the top 50, but I guess I'm just below the bottom, like just below the bottom 50, but near the top of the list. So, but that's still enough for me to get stuck with the rotating shifts, which sucks because they put you on a different shift every week. You have different days off every week, which I've never done well with. I'm the kind of person I do better, physically and mentally at a job if I work the same shift Monday to Friday. I've never never done well at all with rotating shifts. Everybody's different, right? So I'm not really too happy about it. Like it's kind of silly too. I work Monday to Friday, and then I just have Saturday off. But then I just work Sunday, Monday, and then Then I have Tuesday, Wednesday off again, and then I think I work Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then they give me Sunday. See, I can't even keep track. Like and then the week after they put me on. The first week they stuck me on 12 to 8:30. Next week is 12 to 9 o'clock. So I'm probably gonna miss a lot of the morning shows. Drew, if you're lurking, I'll try and pop in when I can. But yeah, and keeps asking me what my shifts are. I'm like, I don't know. It changes every week. You know what I mean? All over the place. The only good thing is, um, there is a movie I've been dying to see, so I'll go and see it Tuesday. Heath isn't really into going to the movies, so I've just been going by myself on cheap day. It's like $6, $7 after tax, so which is pretty good these days. Anyways, yes, rotating shifts are horrible. I agree, Diana. It's like I'm not gonna be able to keep a set schedule. The only good thing is the first couple weeks I'm a night owl, right? So I can stay up later. But yeah, see, my work's a little different. Like they look at your stats and everything else, and that's where they decide to put you on the bottom 50 or the top 50. You get what you want no matter what. You know what I mean? And bottom 50, you get stuck with rotating shifts, like what no one else wants. And I can understand my work why nobody wants it because it's a different shift every week. Um, you know what I mean? It's not the same one every week, which I think I've been lucky all year so far to get what I wanted. So it's a little frustrating. My boss was saying this because we have less staff, which doesn't make any sense to me. I thought it'd be harder to stay in the top 50 if we're getting more staff. But anyways, that's what I was told. Like, and so, I don't know, it's the rotating shifts of my work is just all over the place. Like, and he's like, well, like I said, he keeps asking, "Why are you working this week?" I'm like, I don't know. I just have to keep checking my website for my schedule at work because they're always going to be changing it. You know what I mean? They never change it the day of, though. There is one time they did that, though, when I was still in Hamilton. Well, I was still living in Burlington, Ontario. I was going to the Hamilton site there for my work. I just transferred here, it's doing the same thing still. But then I travel by transit, right, bus and train, or by buses to get to work. Where's the oh my doors? Oh, I've had a job where I was on call. That sucks too. Yeah, you know what I mean. That I hate. I think as years ago I was working as a housekeeper at a retirement home, a seniors home, and or sorry, long term care home. I guess the right term is. I apologize. Um, and they would always call me like when I had no ride available. They would call me to come in, and they would get mad at me. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't drive. I have to rely on somebody to get me to work. That's why I told you guys I can't be on call raise or anyway. But they wouldn't schedule me in. They this excuse or that excuse. Why they couldn't put me on a regular schedule. So, but then the place they did whatever they could to try and punish me because my mom was the union president and the management wasn't fond of the union, so they couldn't do anything to her. So they did whatever they could to me, which was unfortunate. But anyway, that's another story. Um, yeah, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with live streams yet. You know what I mean? I'm probably gonna live stream from Instagram tomorrow. Just maybe should do another tour of the apartment for those who haven't seen it. I'm not quite sure yet. It's gonna be maybe a half hour or so, um, and then so I'm thinking of you know what I'm thinking I might cancel tomorrow's and then just do one Monday night and Tuesday night. You know what I mean? Um, so I usually try and do two lives a week or at least one a week. Um, you know what? So yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do, guys. I'm gonna cancel tomorrow's, but I'm gonna go live Monday and Tuesday. Probably at 11 p.m. both days. I mean, that's my time zone. Sorry, 10 p.m. Eastern both days. Okay, so Monday, 10 p.m. Eastern live. Tuesday, 10 p.m. Eastern live. And then the next week, I don't know. I just know that whatever my days off are, that's what I get. There's probably not going to be any live streams at all next weekend. Um, you know what I mean? I'm not sure when the next week. I'll keep you guys updated in the community tab. And for now, I'm just gonna put on the schedule, like on to be determined, or something like that, or depending on what my days off are. So thank you guys. Just ask for your understanding. You know what I mean? I don't know from week to week when I can go live. Um, so yeah, again, I'm probably gonna cancel tomorrow and go live Monday instead. Monday night. That's okay with you guys. Now, next, you're probably asking what happened with Twitter. I have no idea what happened with Twitter. I checked my email and everything else. How I got notified I was suspended is I went into the Discord group And I had a channel in there that was just for my Twitter feed, and it said account suspended. And I was like, account suspended. So I went to my Twitter on my iPad, and it said I had 0 followers, 0 following, and I was like, account suspended. And I was like, okay. That's the thing I hate about Twitter. They don't really like it when you use third party websites or apps to tweet. You know what I mean? If that's the case, then they should not allow like those third parties, you know, to get permission from Twitter so people can use it through the third party service. If Twitter doesn't like it, then it should not allow it. You know what I mean? Oh, you're welcome, Diana. I appreciate that. I just want you guys know I'm still gonna go live. It's just gonna be probably the night before my first day off. If I only have one day off that week, I'm probably just not gonna do it. But I'll let you guys know. Hey, Joanne, sorry if I missed you there. So anyway, Twitter told me that I this is the email I got, which pissed me off. It wasn't we apologize for the inconvenience, we've reinstated your account, blah blah blah. It was we had no choice but to reinstate your account because we couldn't, find anything specific that you violated our rules, but we suspended your account because you violated our rules and tweeted. All you did was tweet spam. They said I tweeted spam. They accused me of spamming and trying to buy Twitter followers. But their words, it was like you violated our rules relating to spam and trying to buy and sell followers online, which is ridiculous. You guys know I would never do that. I refuse. I hate sub for sub on Twitter. Why would I buy? I mean, on YouTube or in any other capacity. And I wish I could stop all the direct messages I get on Instagram. People claiming to be digital experts and want to help me with my SEO and all that crap. But I get so many of them now. All I can do is block each one I get. But anyways, like Twitter said I was spamming apparently and trying to buy followers. They didn't outright accuse me of it. So you violated our rules relating to spamming, trying to purchase followers for your Twitter feed. Excuse me. I've been on Twitter since the very beginning. I can't remember how long Twitter's been all around for now. So I had that channel for. Sorry, I've had my Twitter for long, 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 long time. I think now I'm just gonna go on Twitter directly and sorry, my computer's gonna go to sleep and tweet about my videos instead of doing it through Facebook or any third party apps because see if that helps. But like, yeah, they don't like it. Twitter for some reason if you tweet a lot through using an app that's not Twitter. And Twitter, you can. The only thing I don't like, I guess, about Twitter is the limitation of the characters. It used to be less when I first started. I can't remember how many characters you can use now, but I remember when Twitter first started, it was oh great, you're having connection issues. Don't tell me my internet's gonna go out soon. Oh boy. See, I shouldn't talk about Twitter. But yeah, the email they sent me wasn't even an apology. It was, we're gonna appeal we're gonna reinstate your account this time, but you violated our rules to do with spamming and trying to purchase followers on Twitter. And I was just like, no, I didn't. Like, prove it. You know what I mean? Like, I guess he didn't like that I had that. I guess I had to delete the Twitter feed channel on the Discord. I can't reinstate it. I can't even take the chance because that's probably why they accuse me of spamming. I'm like, I actually telling you guys I only tweet maybe once or twice a day, if that. You know what I mean? But I don't know. If they suspend my account again, then I'm not going to go back. But the only reason I keep it is that it's really good for promoting videos on YouTube and stuff like. That's the only reason I keep it right now, to be honest. Yeah. It's like it was almost like the email was saying we couldn't prove you actually did and it violated any rules, so we had to reinstate your account. But we think that you violated this rule and this rule. And I'm like, prove it. Like, what you consider spam? Like, how many times you can tweet, through third party app or service? Is that what you consider spam? Like, you know, um, I was not. I was, ask Keith, I was pissed. I was really pissed. They didn't even email me, at least to warn me it was coming. I had to find out through my Discord that my Twitter was suspended. Um, I think if you're going to suspend somebody's account, you should at least email them to let them know it was suspended. I had no warning whatsoever either. And they've tried to suspend my account before, claiming that I was spamming. Last time they did it, they just said I was tweeting too much through Discord, or whatever. But exactly, Diana. Like, but I don't take that crap. Like 10 years ago when I wasn't as confident, I probably would just let it go. But like, I stood up, right? But the thing is, with Teespring, when somebody complained, you know, against me for copyright, they wouldn't tell me who it was or anything, so I had no way to defend myself. Hey, totally Drew. Sitting at massage therapy and making it funny. Hi, Drew. I just talking about telling everybody about I was in Twitter jail, and I didn't had to find out I was in Twitter jail not through an email, not through any correspondence or Twitter whatsoever, but through the Discord group for my channel. So long story short, I appealed, and they're like, didn't apply. So we're just like, well, we had to reinstate your account. You know what I mean? Because we can't really find that you did anything. We violated our rules for spam and trying to buy followers. Yeah, they actually Twitter accused me of trying to buy followers. Anyway, so I can't reinstate the Twitter channel on the Discord, guys. I don't know if anybody of you were following that. You'll have to follow me on Twitter now. Because I'm just going to tweet from there directly. I'm not going to take any chances. The only other place you might see my tweets on is my blog on WordPress, if anybody even follows that, which I don't, but that's okay. I do blogs these days. But other than that, yeah, I hired a Twitter guys. I don't know how. I guess just take my advice, guys. Any of you guys have channels, don't use third-party apps to tweet and promote your channel. Do it right on your Twitter feed. Then you should be safe. In theory. I know Heath gets in Facebook jail quite a bit because when he had Facebook groups that he promoted on for his advertising websites, if he posted too many times a day in different groups, Facebook would lock his account. So these social media, they don't like it when you use their service to post on their platform. Yeah, so yeah, I use it mainly for YouTube anyways. That's the only reason I'm keeping it. I thought seriously about deleting it. I have had it, Drew, since Twitter started, my Twitter channel. That's how long I've had it, a long time. No problem, Diana. I'm starting to get rid of my eyes there. My eyes are a little itchy. Let's look at. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I just have my hair out because it's really hot here. It's Unusually, like last summer and this summer, we've had our air conditioning on almost every single day, which is unusual for our area. Because the first summer Heath and I were here, um, the highest it would get up to is maybe you know, 70 Fahrenheit. So it was like it wasn't too hot, it wasn't too cold. It was just the right amount temperature. You could function, enjoy, and do things, you know, and not feel like you're dying. Because Southern Ontario, we were living, summers can get pretty hot there. Right now, I think today, I just according to Celsius because he told me it's Celsius. It was 30 Celsius today, but felt like 40. Trust me, guys, those who don't know Celsius to Fahrenheit, trust me, that's super, super hot. It's like going from 70, 80 degrees Fahrenheit to like 100 or close to that. Excuse me. So anyway, summers here used to be just nice. You know, it wasn't not too hot or anything. But last year and this year, we've had a lot more hot days this year even than last year. So those who don't believe climate change exists, like hit your head with a rock or something and wake up because it is obviously happening. There's different signs that it's happening. You know what I mean. But anyways, I'm not gonna get a debate about it, but I'm glad we even have our air conditioner because Heath wasn't even gonna bring it when we moved out here because at that time summers weren't really hot here. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, I think that's why I passed out, not just because I didn't get a lot of sleep last night because of the heat and everything. I did spray on suntan lotion before I went out. But I'm thinking I maybe should just kind of tomorrow instead because it's supposed to be cooler here tomorrow, but too late now. Excuse me. So yeah, let me think how long Twitter's been around for. Hold on. Hey Siri, when was Twitter founded? Okay, and useless as usual. Okay, give me 1 second. "2006." Wow. So I've been on Twitter since literally the first year it came into being, either 2006 or 2007. So that's a long time. Wow. Like Twitter, you really should have respect for the people that use your service, especially ones that have been on the platform since it began, pretty much. Good old Siri, haha, yeah. Thank you. I didn't want the exact date. I just wanted to know the year, but thank you, Wanamaker. Yeah, 3 stars for that. So I don't know. At least with PayPal, when they PayPal tried to suspend my account for no reason, um, I think a year or two ago now, they at least emailed me to tell me. Twitter didn't even, send me an email, nothing. And of course, I appealed to PayPal saying, "Look, I looked over your rules in terms of service. I didn't violate anything. Why'd you suspend my account?" So all I do use it for is to shop online. Like I may have used it a couple of times, to get to do maybe for TubeBuddy or something else to do with YouTube, right? But like, not I just use it for shopping. Why did you suspend it? And it was the same with them. Just came on me saying, "Oh, we couldn't find that you did anything, so we re-enabled your account." I was like, "Okay." you know, um, I was at least with that they did email me and tell me. Like I had no warning whatsoever. Hmm. Yeah, so I think that's why I'm just a little. My throat sounds a little funny. I was in the heat today. You guys are probably gonna laugh at this. We'll see. The cool bill. Heath gave this to me because we ordered Chinese food for dinner. I don't know when I'm gonna use this. I'll probably just save it for my next food review. next weekend. But yeah, I know. But don't say this funny money. At least we can tell the difference between our bills, and it's not paper. Ooh, I see you. I see you. Here, guys, $120. Here you go. It's almost made it into my wallet. Yeah, I saw your Instagram. Yeah. Um, you guys gotta see the beaches here, though. It's so many amazing beaches here in Nova Scotia, right? Well, it's almost surrounded completely by the ocean, so there's no surprise. But a lot of cool beaches here, little provincial parks, kind of. Then when Heath and I rented that cottage, I don't know if any of you guys were here. It was like last year, I think we did that. Last summer. Um, and we stopped at this one beach, and there's nobody there because it wasn't exactly the warmest day, but we had the whole beach to ourselves, which was nice. And yeah, I think I don't know, maybe too. I've had on my mind because I know those of you remember Holly's birthday would have been in a couple days. Well, her 15th birthday, and then a couple weeks from now, from that, is when she passed away last year. I almost got another dog. Almost. What happened? Like it fell through because he went back to Ontario to see his mom, and they said they couldn't hold the dog. But we almost got a dog, collie shepherd mix, but it didn't work out. You're comparing. Oh, okay. Ocean is better than the Great Lakes. Trust me. There is so the small. There is this lake in Dartmouth. Small lake. Well, not really small lake, but in the middle of the city. Like Dartmouth is called the City of Lakes because there's so many little lakes and places where you can kayak and canoe and stuff like that right in Dartmouth. Like not in the you don't have to go into the country anywhere to get to them. And there's one that's about like a 5 minute drive from my house called Albro Lake Beach. It's just a tiny, tiny beach with one lifeguard, but there's a lot of people in the water today. When I was on the bus and we went by. I'm thinking of probably doing that maybe on one of my other days off. Here it doesn't really start to get really cold until like early in the year. So that's what I found. But then I'm warm all the time, so that doesn't mean anything. I forgot. I got some foodie stories to go over. So again, guys, no live stream tomorrow because I'm gonna live stream Monday night instead. I think that's the best thing. And Tuesday night, and then Wednesday. And I'm gonna be still trying to figure out some more reviews to do. Tuesday, Wednesday. I don't know how I'm gonna do this because I don't know. I may have to walk to Sobeys on Tuesday. I don't know. Oh wait, I'm gonna be out and about. Duh. After I go see the movie, I might try and see if I can get to Walmart, see if there's anything, and I'll figure it out. But yeah. So to keep the channel going, to the same videos every week, I'm gonna have to do everything I can Tuesday, Wednesday, like film some stuff and then edit on Wednesday, I guess. I don't know. Like I said, I'll get it sorted out. So, anyways, there will be videos to watch every week. If I can't film a video, I'll figure it out. But, anyways, I will keep you guys posted. Promise you that. Yeah. This doesn't sound really interesting, but we'll see. I don't know if you guys remember on one of my streams last week, I remember some discontinued McDonald's items, at least in the US. There was one that was called Mighty Wings. I don't even remember those. I know we didn't have them here in Canada. And I thought in Canada we were supposed to be getting the spicy nuggets at McDonald's. I heard that we were getting them and never heard anything else. So I don't know. But anyways, what's a couple of the items I thought they should bring back? The McDLT and the Arch Deluxe. I really wish they would bring those back. Anyways, They weren't great. Oh, the Mighty Wings. I'm thinking you're talking about. Yeah. When you think about McDonald's, what's first things first in your mind? The company's golden logo, known as the Golden Arches. Blah, blah, blah. Give me 1 second. So these did indeed take multiple cracks at making its own wings. They were called Mighty Wings, and according to Chubu, they first hit store shelves in 1990 and were finally put to rest over a decade later in 2003. Yes, yeah, everybody mentioned that, Jeremy, when I mentioned that burger last weekend. You can find the commercial, guys, by the way, on YouTube. Just type in McDLT Jason Alexander, you'll find the commercial. Raw tomato, yeah. See, saying I like tomato slices on my sandwiches and that. I don't like tomato soup. I hate tomato soup. I know everybody, a lot of people love to dip their grilled cheese in tomato soup. That grosses me out. I'm sorry, but it does. No offense to anybody who loves that. You know what I mean? Like everybody's taste buds are different. You know what I mean? Just like everybody prefers different things for one way or another. Like I'm just saying I hate when someone puts somebody down because they don't have the same taste or or choice in products that they do, whether it's excuse me, cell phones or computers or what's your favorite what food, whether it's a food dish or what have you. Like, yeah, who cares? Everybody has their own preference, and there's nothing wrong with what everybody prefers to. Anyway, I'm not going to get into a debate there. But like so many other fast food meals, it rose again and had another run in 2013 and again in Atlanta, Georgia in 2016. However, though they were offered to the general public multiple times, Mighty Wings never became a mainstay on the menu. So why did McDonald's get rid of its Mighty Wings? Why did they fail so miserably? Hey Scott, welcome. Welcome. Um, why did they fail so miserably when other attempted innovations took off and are now doing just fine at the fast food giant? If you're wondering, you're in the right place. This is the real reason McDonald's got rid of its Mighty Wings. Mighty Wings weren't meant as a menu staple. Don't say tomatoes. I can't before people start tomato. Tomatoes. Sorry, Diana, I couldn't resist. Just like another thing I'm really weird with, I get this funny taste in my mouth when I talk about apples. You guys see, we have this funny. My mouth goes a little numb. I don't know why. I don't like raw apples. Like apples, just like an apple, like nature intended it. I have to heat them up, or cook them, or some other form. Like I'm really weird with apples. Like I get this funny numb feeling in my mouth when I just say the word apple. I don't know why. You guys have a food item that's like that? You just say it, the word, and you get this funny numb feeling in your mouth. I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird. It's pretty safe to say McDonald's items such as Big Mac or its delicious hash browns could be on its menus until every store closes or the universe implodes. Whichever happens first, right? But the first version of its Mighty Wings were intended to have the same sort of extended life. In 1993, the Associated Press reported that the Mighty Wings were meant only as a temporary promotional item, like so many other products, though they were actually selling very well at that time. Too long to make chicken wings, take a bit to cook. Yeah, speaking of cooking, I'm making you guys some lasagna tomorrow. I just throwing some stuff together and I'm just gonna look in my online to see how long to cook it for. But yeah, I'm making some lasagna. And I'm putting green peppers in it. My mom used to make it with, and she'd throw in green peppers and stuff too. So anyway, Jamaican lasagna. I was gonna make it in a crock pot, but I thought, you know what, I have a casserole dish. Doesn't make any sense. So anyhow, I'll let you guys know how it turns out. Probably on Instagram. Probably take a photo. Anyways, so yeah, it was never intended. Oh, here's another thing. Many argue the Mighty Wings were overpriced. I did hear about this the last time that came out, I think 2013, and that they were really, really expensive. I do remember that now. But anyways, McDonald's fans were struggling financially. Mighty Wings weren't just priced on a higher size. Turns out they also have been released at what turned out to be an awkward moment. Okay, because they weren't doing as well financially. Um, yeah, McDonald's dollar menu was a better deal. That's another reason. Oh yeah, why would you spend like overspend on one item when you can just get something similar on the value meal, right? The wings complicated the McDonald's menu. According to Business Insider, the original McDonald's 1940 menu only consisted of 9 items, including a classic cheeseburger, fries, and Coca-Cola. However, since then, different menu items have been coming and going from these franchises for years. Moreover, for better or worse, this has pushed the McDonald's menu to become more complex. Okay, so that's another reason why the wings didn't well. Mighty Wings were too spicy for some people. There's another reason. McDonald's already had McNuggets. Green peppers, yuck. I'll tell you something I was fairly allergic to. I don't know why my mom decided to tell me this till I was in my early 40s, but apparently I'm severely allergic to any type of oak, not just poison oak, any type of oak whatsoever, or any type of ivy. I just lightly brush against it and I break out. So when I go camping, I have to be really, really careful. I break out, and then I feel sick, and I don't feel good. Um, I remember when I was actually working at McDonald's. I don't know if you guys told you the story. My mom and I got camping, but I don't know if you guys know it takes a week for it to show up. So I had poison from head to toe. I did not feel good at all either. So I called in sick, right? So I'm not, I won't be able to come into work. I was no the manager on the phone didn't like me, so she thought I was lying. And she said, "Yeah, I'm sorry. You're just trying to get out your shift. You have to come to work." So I came to work. Another manager was like, "What are you doing here? Go home." I said, "So and so maybe come in for my shift." She thought I was lying. Yeah, I haven't been. I don't go camping that often because I'm just afraid that I'm just gonna, run into something in the woods that I shouldn't. That's very easy to do. But anyways, yeah, when I had the poison oak, like I had, it's disgusting, but I had like sores everywhere. I felt like I had a little bit of a fever even. I did not feel good. So I avoid it at all costs. But now that I know, right? My mom didn't tell me. I was like, thanks, mom. Right? Thanks. Thanks for telling me. Like after all these, oh, by the way, you're severely allergic to any type of ivy and any type of oak. Well, thanks for telling me. Anyhow, the Mighty Wings took ages to cook. The sauces weren't designed to be dipped. Well, that's kind of stupid. Well, it's chicken, right? You want to be able to dip it. It's just like when I was trying to order the Beyond Meat nuggets from E&W last weekend. On any of the delivery apps, it didn't give you a choice of sauce at all. You only got a choice of sauce if you ordered onion rings. Like, okay, I know people like to dip their onion rings in sauces, but like, you need dipping sauce for nuggets. I was like, really? Anyway, McDonald's was forced to sell Mighty Wings at a loss. Yeah, there was a clearance sale. We talked about that last weekend. And that's about it. Yeah, I'm not surprised for any of those reasons, right? Just like I know I tell you guys the story, but when I was hired at McDonald's, the manager told me all proudly that they're going to start serve pizza. I thought they were joking, and I laughed. And he's like, "Oh, I was being serious." I was like, "Oh, sorry, I thought you were joking." Okay, next one. Have any of you guys been to McDonald's in Hawaii? Because you may know what I'm going to be mentioning, or you guys have heard probably from Tabby Eats. Sunichi is from Hawaii. Or if you guys know what's a McDonald's pie you can only get in Hawaii. Does anybody have an idea without Googling it? Before I tell you guys what kind of pie it is. Nah, I'm not a sweet and sour fan. I used to love sweet and sour sauce, but my taste buds have changed over the years. I don't like sweet and sour sauce any longer, but I love hot mustard, but it has to be hot honey mustard. And I love ghost pepper sauce, or the one ghost pepper sauce from Harvey's here in Canada. It's really, really spicy. What's another good one? Habanero sauce. Yeah. Anyway, pineapple. Pineapple. No, it's not. Oh, you mean the pie? Okay, I got what you're saying. No, sorry, Van. I was like pineapple. Why is he writing pineapple? Let me see if you're correct. Um, well, not really. No. Oh, here, I'll show you what they look like. If you guys can see that. Yeah, you can't see it. It's too blaring. It's basically this white kind of custard inside. No, it's not a shepherd's pie. um, Let me see if I can explain it here. Give me 1 second. It's called Hoopa Hoopia pie. I'm probably saying it wrong. It's spelled Haupia. Basically, it's a troubled taste of coconut. Um, and it's a the haupia is a traditional Hawaiian coconut dessert, structured halfway between pudding and jelly. Stuffed creamy coconut mixture in a pie crust, and they deep fry it. Well, they stuffed a creamy coconut mixture into a pie crust and deep fry it. It's basically coconut milk, whole milk, that's thickened with cornstarch, and then they chill it into squares, and then they stuff it into the pie. I don't know. You guys may all just have to look it up. The picture, unfortunately, is glaring on the live stream. Yeah, either pineapple or coconut, right? Exactly. Just to make sure I didn't save it. Yes, I did. Okay, I'll be okay, guys. Here's the next one. A chef creates epic McDonald's wrap full of fries, McNuggets, and quarter pounders. Ew. um, Any famous fast food enthusiast has gone viral thanks to his latest creation, McDonald's wrap. Let me see if I can find a video of it. I had trouble before finding it. No, I'm not going to find it. Anyway, filled with some of the restaurant's most popular menu items. Yay. I'm not tired. I think it's just the heat got to me a little today. Josh has been making something a name for himself on TikTok, where he regularly posts clips as a self-proclaimed rap god. So, and it's Josh, sorry, Durnion. It's Josh and Durnion. If you want to try and find him on TikTok, his videos stick to a straightforward format, with each one seeing the Scottish foodie tasked with taking a familiar dish or food item and turning it into even more appetizing wrap. Well, I love wraps. This sounds right up my alley. While his methods are often extreme and results are likely to be hazardous to your health, the end results are also more often than not unashamedly appealing, with Durian crafting some of the most innovative and decadent wraps ever to hit the World Wide Web. I'm going to show you this video, though. It's this video of him making a vegan Big Mac. I'm not going to show you the whole thing, but hopefully you guys can see it.
I'm going to show you how easy it is to make a vegan Big Mac. So I've got the sauce. You want to chop a gherkin and some onion. Vegan mayo, mustard, paprika, some white wine vinegar. Mix it all together, and there it is. That's your Big Mac sauce. Honestly, the rest is just assembling it. I'm using these meatless farm burgers, little salt and pepper, cook them until they're done.
Hey, Reginald, welcome.
Water on them to help them melt. Assemble it together. Honestly, this tastes like the...
Okay, I'm just gonna turn the volume off and show you guys the rest. You guys can see there. Okay, yeah, it's not showing it very well. I apologize. Let me try and play again here. Okay, anyways, this guy is just amazing. I'm making all kinds of different creations and so on. Not sure yet. Have it traced back to still spelled the same. I was supposed to change. Oh, someone's asking about your last name, I guess. Is that what you mean? Excuse me. I'm Reginald. Good to have you here. If you're new to the channel, I do fast food reviews and international snack reviews. We're glad to have you. Welcome to the chat. Wow, that's a long. Wow, 1746, Scott. Wow. And it goes out to you. I don't know if you guys know, but here in Halifax Harbor is one of the oldest harbors in North America. Because Halifax and even Dartmouth are at least almost 400 years old, respectively. So, yeah, I didn't know that. First time I seen the last name was with you in the chat, Scott. So, yeah, I've never heard of. I can't find it. I can't go up now. Why won't it let me go up? German aircraft manufacturer. I don't know of any names of a lot of German companies. It's not at the top of my head. Okay, is this Mike? And my name is Jackie, not Jacqueline. This is Mike Joyce. But you'll be warned. You call me Jacqueline again, I will time you out. If you're not Mike Joyce, I apologize. Okay, the McDonald's burger you can only get in New Mexico. Does anybody know what that is before I tell you? Without Googling it. What's a McDonald's burger you can only get in New Mexico? Anybody have an idea? So again, Richard, if you're not Mike Joyce, I apologize. But I have a feeling you are, because that's how he was bugging me about it. I'm tired of being bugged about it. So, can stop. You're close, Jeremy. You are close. Green chili burger. Yeah, I've always gone by Jackie. Everybody calls me Jackie. Nobody calls me Jacqueline. So I don't. No disrespect intended. I just don't like being called that. So, and I'll tell you why it gets to me so much, you guys. It's because I'm not going to tell you guys why, just because it's personal. But for some reasons, I don't get along with my dad and everything, and my mom said he was one. I don't know. Want to name me Jack? Or anyway, I'm not getting into it. Moving on. Oh, you were right. Jeremy Hatch green chili. I apologize. This is a picture of it. Hopefully you guys can see it. Let's get the green there. That's the green chili. So you guys are correct. Anyways, that's I don't know. It's just I've always been called Jackie. My whole family calls me Jackie. No one ever calls me Jacqueline. And I've never seen Jacqueline spelled that way. But I'm sure you can spell it that way. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. So no disrespect if you're not Mike, I apologize. But yes, Jackie, you can call me Jack, Jackster, but not Jacqueline. And I hate to and I will tell you guys this, Jacqueline, okay, is my full name, but I've always gone by Jackie. My family's never even called me by the full name either. So to me, it's not my name. It's only my name legally, and that's about it. And I hate when people say to me, well, if that's your legal name, then that's your name. No, it's not. Yeah, my grandmother is the only one who ever called me by my full name, and she refused to call me Jackie, even though I hated being called by my full name because no one ever calls me that. So to me, it's not my name. You could call me Jacqueline, I won't answer because everybody calls me Jackie. So you know what I mean? Like, guys would ever tell me, why did you answer me? Like, I go by Jackie. I've never even used my full name ever. You know? I've never ever used my full name. Like, my mom doesn't like the name either. She wanted to call me Christine, which is my middle name. So yeah, I hate that name for personal reasons. You know what I mean? Uh, to do with my dad and stuff like that. I don't, which may sound silly, but anyway, it's not to me. But anyway, no drama. So I get you, Steve. Your family calls you Steve. I say even my family doesn't call me Jacqueline. Everybody's always called me Jackie. Just except my grandmother on my mom's side. She's the only one that ever refused to call me by the short form of the name. Said, what's your name legally? And I said, that's what I'm calling you. What do you mean? I'm never in trouble with hubby. He's the one who's always in trouble. What are you talking about? The woman's always right. And the sooner you guys learn that, the better. We're right even when we're wrong. Mm. It's usually him that's in trouble. Like, I don't know. Sorry, this drives me nuts, but he always puts stuff, when he puts the dishes away in the kitchen, he never puts it where it's supposed to go. He puts it wherever he feels like putting it. And then I can't find anything. And he wonders, thinks it gets mad when I nag him. I was like, well, I can't find it because you didn't put where it goes. His middle name is Terrence. I go, Heath Terrence. I threatened to have him sleep on the couch, but he falls asleep so he can sleep on the couch. That wouldn't be a punishment. I could take his keys and make him sleep outside on the grass. Yeah, he's at work right now. And with this new schedule too, right? We're maybe going to see each other like an hour a day for the next couple of weeks, other than Saturday. I'm sure he does. Actually, he just doesn't even put them away whether I wash them or he washes them. He leaves them sitting there on the rack, and I wait and I wait and I wait and I wait, and they're still sitting there. I always end up putting them away. Hi, honey, if you're watching, because sometimes they watch during breaks on YouTube and stuff. I love you. And tell me this, women in the chat here. You like everything in the kitchen in its place, right? So you can find things. Like, he puts it wherever. Oh, he'll put it in one drawer or another drawer, or I'm like, why'd you put it here? It doesn't go there. And they go, oh, well, I don't know where it goes. Yeah, I noticed. We always take turns doing dishes, but I notice he leaves his dishes in the sink when he comes home from work, and I just wait and wait. And, sometimes I'll do them when he's doing work, sometimes not. So I'm like, I guess I don't mind anything. I think the only thing that really bugs me the most when he puts dishes in the sink, though, I don't care about doing them really. There'll be food in it still, or on the plate. When I was living with my sister Juliana, I love you. She would put her plates in the sink with food still on it instead of just scraping it off into the garbage or the compost. I probably was Wanamaker. She probably did it horribly on purpose so you would do it. I'm wouldn't doubt that. But yeah, my sister, when I was living with her, just before she was married, she would always put her dishes in the sink. If she didn't finish her dinner, she would put it in the sink with the food still on it that was left. Or when she started having tea, she loved to leave the tea bag in. She would put the cup in the sink with the tea bag still in it, and even some tea still in the cup. It drove me nuts. Grandma was in the hospital, threatened to put her back in the hospital. She put it back. Sorry, Diana. Hey, Christian, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Hope you've been doing well, buddy. You know, Diana, that reminds me of Friends. When Chandler and Monica first move in together, I think he decides to do something special for her and clean the apartment, and then he can't remember where everything goes. Can't remember where to put everything back. Uh, but yeah, I would be really pissed if somebody did that, rearranged my whole house, you know, without telling me. I would not, and I couldn't find anything. I would not be impressed. Itchy foot. I'll itch it later, unless it keeps bothering me. Was another thing too. Used to rent a house was and I was with some roommates, and I was the only woman in the house. The rest were all guys. They would use every single dish in the cupboard, and every day I come home or I go to use a dish, and the sink would be full again. I in the morning I like none of them would do the dishes. I guess they knew after not long after me leaving there I would do them. I think so. I think that's why they left them. Oh, Jackie will probably end up doing them. Which I did, but then I come home, I get to the sink full again, and I got mad at them. I said, "You guys, so I'm not doing the dishes anymore. I refuse." And they're like, "Why is it? Every morning I do them, and I come home, and they're all in the sink again, dirty again." So I'm not doing them twice. I said, "You guys can do the dishes. I'm not doing them anymore, because I'm just washing my own. Just washing what I use, and that's it." So eventually they realized they pissed me off, so they just started doing their dishes. They were really good friends and everything as roommates. As far as dishes, they sucked. Ran my cast iron pan in the dishwasher after narrowing it. Oh, I don't blame you, Diana. Yeah, you don't put a cast iron pan in the dishwasher. Yeah, clean them in a specific way. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I ruined my cast iron to get reconditioned. Well, that sucks. Oh, I thought I heard Google turn on or something. Yes. Oh, borrow. Okay. After borrowing it. I was wondering what narrowing meant, but figured you'd explain. Excuse me. Yeah, you gotta reseason them. I don't remember how to do it though, but I know you have to reseason them. Oh, it has to be a very specific way to do it too, I think. Excuse me. Let's look at one more review. I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm ordering lunch or something and reviewing something. But next week I will figure it out. um, okay, not for life I find these East Coast chips everybody is talking about, like Junk Food Junction. I don't know. I'm gonna try and see if I can find at Walmart when I go out on Tuesday. Oh, I did it and forbade her to even touch it again. I don't blame you, Diana. He was lurking in here. I don't know if he's still in here or not. I know he's going to therapy, massage therapy, not other kind of therapy. Anyways, guys, yeah, I think I'm gonna get going because I just realized it's a quarter after 12. I just want to chillax for a bit here. So just a reminder, I'm gonna post on the community tab on the computer here right after I end the stream, just so I don't forget. There's not going to be a live stream tomorrow. Live streams are going to be whenever I'm able to do them. at least for the next couple of months, because I'm stuck on rotating shifts for work. Basically, I'm going to stream when I can or when I feel up to it. I will let you guys know when I'm streaming. So then you'll have to keep an eye out on the community tab or the Facebook groups, or Twitter to know when I'm streaming. And I thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you so much, Wanamaker, for coming, and Jeremy, and everybody here. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Thank you guys again for watching. I really, really appreciate it. And yeah, hope you guys have a good night. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to click on that bell. Make sure to set to all notifications. Thank you. Have a good night, everyone. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell. Bye, everybody.